Coming up, 'tis the season for the sniffles. With cold and flu season here, we'll take a look at our body's own special army on hand to fight off those viruses. Also, Bridges to Science. One program is sparking kids' curiosity, thanks in part to gumdrops, toothpicks, and more.
There's so much going on, and they make it look so exciting.
Then meet Biscuit, a special dog with a brand new mission and making a difference. Students band together to help one classmate in our latest Inspiring Kids installment. Plus, they're back.
You're the guy from Brozone. We were just listening to them.
Brozone's back. All right.
Those lovable troll dolls are back on the big screen this week with a brand new movie, and our Kids Edition correspondent is here with a preview.
What message should kids and grown-ups take from Trolls Band Together?
I think number one is the importance of family. How that family is irreplaceable, but sometimes being in a family is hard. It's not easy.
This is NBC Nightly News, Kids Edition.
Welcome back to Nightly News Kids Edition. I'm Lester Holt. It's great to be back with you guys this week. We've got a jam-packed lineup ahead, including our picture of the week. Plus, we'll head to outer space for a look at this cosmic Christmas display. But first, let's begin with a season none of us are big fans of. I'm talking about the flu season. It's officially here. Health officials say flu activity continues to rise across the country, especially right now in the South. This as doctors are also warning kids and grown-ups about other viruses out there like COVID-19 and RSV. One word that's been in the news a lot these past few years is antibody. And it got us thinking, just what is an antibody and why is it so important, especially this time of year? Our good pal, Dr. John Torres, explains.
Germs are tiny living things found almost everywhere. They're so small you need a microscope to see them. Now, most germs don't hurt us, but there are some that can sneak into our body and make us sick. Viruses are a type of germ. These germs get inside our cells, multiply, and can make us sick. They include coronavirus, the flu, RSV, and the common cold. And when we get sick, our immune system inside our bodies tries to fight them off without us even knowing about it. We're talking about our antibodies. So, just what is an antibody? Well, antibodies are what our bodies use to fight off germs like coronavirus and the flu. Picture your body with its own special army. When a virus gets inside our body, our immune system acts like an army and attacks the germs to get rid of them. It uses antibodies, kind of like soldiers that are specially trained to attack that one type of germ. But the first time a new germ, like coronavirus, RSV, or the flu, gets inside our body, the immune system doesn't really know what to do with it. It takes a few days to teach these antibodies, these soldiers, to attack the virus and to get rid of it. But then, once that germ is gone, the antibodies go back into a kind of resting mode. The soldiers retreat. They wait, constantly watching to see if it shows up again, at the ready to defend if needed. If the germ does show up again, then the body is ready with specially trained antibodies that are prepared to quickly get rid of it.
One of the reasons some people get so sick with viruses is because it does take a few days for our soldiers, the antibodies, to learn how to fight off these new germs.
So if someone has recovered from the flu or coronavirus, they do indeed have the antibodies, but scientists are still not sure just how long those antibodies will protect them. And that's why vaccine shots are so important to keep us healthy. Vaccines can trick our body into developing these specially trained soldier-like antibodies even before germs are around. So the first time it does see a new germ, it knows how to attack it and get rid of it before it can make us sick.
Viruses can spread multiple ways. We know they spread through the air, some also pass through saliva, and also by touch. So the best way to stay healthy all year long, especially in the cold and flu season, is to get vaccinated, eat healthy, get plenty of sleep, and exercise or play around as much as you can. Plus, don't forget to wash your hands.
Dr. John Torres, thanks so much. Meantime, we know math and science may not be everyone's favorite subjects in school, but our sponsor, Walton Family Foundation, introduced us to one program in Texas, which is sparking kids' curiosity, thanks to some creative games and, of course, candy. breaking barriers and building bridges to inspire a love of science.
Watch. Whoa!
11-year-old Sienna Verdugo is homeschooled and taking part in this hands-on learning Bridges to Science family fiesta in Richmond, Texas.
Can I do the experiment?
Sure.
There's so much going on, and they make it look so exciting. And it is exciting.
Brothers Chad and Caleb have been involved in the program since it started in 2019.
My name's Chad, and I'm 16 years old.
My name's Caleb, and I'm 11.
What Caleb likes best about Bridges to Science is
The activities.
This is fun. This is not schoolwork. This is like a fun activity that they look forward to doing.
I want them to take away that science is fun, and it's every day in their lives.
Rosa Aristi started the program Bridges to Science after finding a gap in her community's access to STEM education. STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and math.
We have realized the need is great in the Houston community and in the nation as a whole. So we have evolved into equipping parents, homeschool parents. So our events are now not just for the students, but for families.
Okay, that's this so far.
At each table, there are different hands-on activities to learn about. Everything from robotics.
Just press it and then pick up.
To chemistry and physics.
They'll be exploring engineering through gumdrops and toothpicks.
A square or a triangle?
Trying to build a structure that could hold a book and see how long it can hold it and learn what type of shapes work really well for a foundation.
I think you need more toothpicks because the more toothpicks, the more stable it is.
They'll also be playing chess as friends because there is a lot of logic in it.
Check.
The best part of Bridges to Science to me has really been, I guess as a younger student, more the activities and getting to have fun and see that math isn't just homework, but it's games and ways to help your mind out and be able to interact with other students. But as I've grown older, I've enjoyed more leading students and gaining the leadership skills that I need for life. That's how we want them to walk out, confident and feeling excited about problems, because whether you're a scientist or not, any person who has problems and needs to solve problems is actually doing science.
The program uses learning by the 4 Ps, an idea championed by a professor at the MIT Media Lab. Playing, working on projects, doing what you feel passionate about, and learning with your peers or friends.
One of the communities that is near and dear to our hearts is Hispanics, African Americans, minorities. We believe in the beauty of diversity. I personally have a multiracial family, and I have seen the beauty that has added to my children. You know, seeing lives from different perspectives. And I dream of the day when workforces are like that as well, that we can bring in all these perspectives.
Learning together to strengthen our world through science.
Keep exploring, stay curious, look all around you.
I'm gonna go try another one of these.
Explore all you can while you can.
All right, time for our pop quiz. The question this week, which country has the most time zones? Is it A, the United States, B, France, or C, Australia? I'll give you a few seconds to think about it. Okay, time's up. The answer is B, France. France has the most time zones in the world when you include all territories that France possesses around the world. It has a total of 12 different time zones. And if you include the territory that France has claimed on the continent of Antarctica, France has a total of 13 different time zones. Well, from France to outer space, check this out. NASA is getting into the holiday spirit with stunning pictures of a cosmic Christmas tree. Images from the James Webb Space Telescope and the Hubble Space Telescope were combined to produce the festive light show. But kids, what we are actually seeing is a pair of galaxy clusters colliding with colorful flickering lights within. Technically called MAC 0416, experts have named the bundle of celestial objects the Christmas Tree Galaxy Cluster. That's easier to say, barely, and it's really cool. Now for our picture of the week. The Smithsonian's National Zoo in Washington, D.C. bid a fond farewell to 3 beloved giant pandas. The 3 pandas were loaded into specially designed crates for the trip back to China. The pandas have been a huge draw in the nation's capital for decades, delighting kids and grown-ups ever since China sent the first pair of pandas to the U.S. as a diplomatic gesture back in the early 70s. For now, the only other pandas in the United States are at a zoo in Atlanta. Okay, we want to update you now on a story we brought to you a couple of years ago about a very special dog who was on a mission to help veterans. We get details now from our friend Laura Jarrett.
Meet Biscuit. He's been in training for a couple of years. We first met Biscuit back in 2021 when he was just a pup and joined the NHL's Washington Capitals team.
Good boy.
Named after a hockey puck, Biscuit immediately became an all-star among the players.
Oh, there is a puppy. Can we sit pretty? Wow, we can. Wow.
The Capitals teamed up with America's Vet Dogs, an organization which pairs veterans with 4-legged friends.
So our dogs have outstanding training. They work with individuals who have visible disabilities and invisible disabilities.
Biscuit learned a lot of things during his training, including socialization.
Come here, buddy.
Deanna Stone is a puppy raiser and was sort of like Biscuit's teacher. She spoke with our friend Kevin Tibbles in 2021.
What do those eyes do for people who need assistance?
I think those who need assistance look into the eyes of their dog, and I just think they can easily put them at ease. Maybe if they're having a bit of a tough moment, that dog really looking at them and connecting with them, they understand that's what it's all about. And I do believe that the heart rate, the blood pressure probably all lowers just a little bit.
Now with his training mission complete, Biscuit got his first assignment.
Biscuit's uniform will be donned, signifying the pivotal moment when our CAPS pup embarks on his new journey as a facility dog at Walter Reed National Military Medical Center, uniting with our facility dog team to dedicate his service to provide comfort and help our patients and staff at Walter Reed.
Last week, Biscuit was formally placed as a facility dog at Walter Reed National Military Medical Center in Maryland, just a short distance from where the Capitals play.
This is what it's all about. This is what the last 2 years have been about with Biscuit, with the Capitals.
The Chocolate Lab is the 7th facility dog at Walter Reed and now the youngest at just 2 years old. Biscuit will be on hand to help veterans, wounded warriors, and other patients being treated at this hospital who are hurting in some way, including easing their stress.
Biscuit's going to be able to help hundreds of veterans every day. And you can just see the smiles on people's faces as he enters the room.
You see their entire demeanor change. Everything kind of just stops for them for a moment.
He's already doing great things for us. He's visiting with our children, with our wounded warriors, and we're just so very grateful.
In addition to getting his very first orders, Biscuit was also sworn in as an honorary corporal in the United States Marine Corps.
You will bear unconditional love and allegiance to the same. That you take this obligation freely without any promise of treats after this swearing in. And that you will faithfully discharge the duties of love, caring, and comfort for the Marine Corps' heroes. So help you God.
A new mission for Biscuit, lending a hand or paw to someone who's struggling.
Okay, Laura, thanks so much, and good luck, Biscuit. In this week's Spotlight, some fan favorites are coming back to the big screen. Fluffy, colorful hair and all. I'm talking about Trolls. That's right, Trolls Band Together is the latest movie in the Trolls series, and it's hitting theaters this week. Our Kids Edition correspondent Milena has the inside scoop.
Come on, guys, it's time!
The Trolls are back on the big screen, and this time they're getting the band back together. Trolls Band Together is the 3rd movie in the Trolls series, bringing back stars Anna Kendrick.
Have an awesome honeymoon. I love you guys.
And Justin Timberlake.
Help us, Rhonda! She's got the scent!
as trolls Poppy and Branch.
I can't believe I remembered every word and every step.
Looks like your band-aids aren't behind you.
When Poppy discovers that Branch was once part of a boy band himself,
You're the guy from Brozone. We were just listening to them.
the band has to settle their differences and get back together.
I don't need this. I'm out. I'm done. I'm sorry.
Just let me take you to a better place.
And just like the movie, boy band NSYNC actually reunited in real life to record the song Better Place, their first new song in over 20 years.
We would do this song as the group in the movie, but everybody would be animated characters.
I got the chance to talk to Walt Dorn, the director of the movie, to find out more.
There was an original song that Justin was working on. He brought this song on. It was the perfect song, so he got the band back together. It was his idea to bring NSYNC into the movie and have this cool new song.
What is it like working with talented stars like Anna Kendrick and Justin Timberlake?
It's so much fun. They're such a big part of this. They really have helped find who these characters are, and that we have so much fun in the studio together.
We don't want any clown-related trouble, okay?
Brozone reunion. Brozone, here we bro again.
You got the right stuff, baby.
The movie is jam-packed with songs that the whole family will recognize. And speaking of family, what message should kids and grown-ups take from Trolls Band Together?
There's a lot of good messages in there, and I think number one is the importance of family. How that family is irreplaceable, but sometimes being in a family is hard. It's not easy. I don't know if you would agree, but you know, family's great, but sometimes it's hard. And most of all, I would say the power that we can have doing things together. Not trying to do everything perfect, but as long as we do it together, there's nothing we can't accomplish.
Oh my gosh, hello!
Trolls Band Together hits theaters this Friday, November 17th.
Wow! Too much hustle is a thing.
Huh, look at that.
Melina, thanks so much. And we should note Trolls Band Together is produced by DreamWorks Animation and distributed by Universal Pictures, which is owned by our parent company, NBC Universal. Finally, in our Inspiring Kids series, a 5th grader from Texas just received a special gift from his classmates. And it's something that opened his eyes to a whole new world. We get details from our friend Noelle Walker.
Hey boys, will you back up a little bit?
At Glen Hope Elementary School in Colleyville, Ms. Hayes' 5th graders
Listen up, guys.
could hardly sit still.
They've been so excited, and they've been keeping a secret, which is huge.
It started with a discussion about favorite colors.
When it got around to Jaren mentioned to us all that he was colorblind.
That led to a number of questions and one solution.
They wanted you to be able to see like everybody else.
They found a pot of gold at the end of this rainbow, pooling their allowance money. In one day, they had enough to buy colorblind glasses.
We would love to see you try them on and tell us what you think. Whoa.
That's Jaren, seeing color like his classmates for the first time. His mom remembers the moment she knew Jaren was colorblind.
I remember he was in a car seat in the back of the car, and it really was a beautiful Texas sunrise. And I heard Jaren's voice in the back seat say, "Mommy, look at the beautiful green sunrise." And I looked at it and I thought, oh dear.
Now Jaren has new colors to learn.
It just looks so different. I'm just like, is this what everybody else has been saying the whole time? It just makes me feel thankful.
Oh yeah, it's the heart, right? It's the, if you see something that you want changed in the world, you as an 11-year-old, 10-year-old, you can make an impact.
So his classmates bought Jaren outdoor glasses too.
I'm just really excited because I know that my friends are really true friends for doing this for me.
That is clear to see.
Noelle, thanks so much for that. Well, that's going to do it for us parents. Just a reminder, if your child has a question about any topic in the news, email a video to us at NightlyNewsKids@NBCUni.com. You can also follow us on Instagram at NightlyKids. And remember, you can catch a new episode of Nightly News Kids Edition this Saturday on NBC. Check your local listings for the time in your area. Thanks for watching, everyone. Remember to take care of yourself and each other. So long.